Just easier for Zerg, I guess. Okay. Hmm. Alright, I wanna watch some of the games I lost. I haven't done that so far. I think this was the one I lost to LA, so not sure there's much to say in this game here, but we'll see. So basically just Immortal and he held, so maybe I messed up with those. Sure, puppy, sure. I was actually quite impressed by how much stuff he had this game. It really felt like this build is never supposed to work. Also felt like I think I should make a sentry. To all transition into Immortal Sentry Adept? Well, I think it's let's say a second Overlord creeps in here and sees you're going for the Immortal in. I think that's when they transition. At least that's how Hurricane did it, I think. Because one game his Adept Immortal push was way stronger than the other one, because in one game he went like 8 gauge Robo first, and then he got scouted, and then he transitioned into it. A-Move, thank you very much for the 5-month resub. Great games in WCS, I think you had him and could have won. You will get him next time for sure. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I could have won The thing is, you would need to make 2 adept Stalker, right? Then move out with the 2 adepts. And then you can't deny an Overlord flying into your main base with the Stalker. So I'm not sure. I mean, of course it would be good in theory, but I'm not sure that the build works. I also didn't like this build. It did absolutely nothing. I don't really understand how... Like, this is what Classic did. Easily, which I guess is not a surprise. But he also killed Rogue and... Was it Dark? Rogue or Dark? He killed one of them with this build as well. I was Roshan. Yona, did you think I was doing the... In the first game on Nuripakency, did you think I wasn't gonna do a hallucination? Because I did against Elasa? So I think what you did was smart if you were expecting me to not... Okay, so if there's so many roaches creating my adept on, and I guess it's more like adept push. Must be really low drone count. It's like usually with this build you would just go for an immortal in now. But since I didn't do damage, I thought that was never gonna work. But maybe I should have just gone for it. I just want to bait some Ravager and then later push with like Blink and Disruptor. think you win with Immortal in? Yeah, maybe. Because he cut really early, right? Drones. Which is like... this... I had the same happen on Port Alexander where I thought the push wasn't gonna work, so I transitioned out of it. When it probably would have worked. So from here it's kinda just silly game. So I'm playing Disruptor Stalker against Zerg. And I was also like super out of position when he pushed me. Well, I think even if I look at the army, like I might defend the push, but Stalker-disruptor is really bad against a lot of links. So yeah, like, what am I looking at? At the mutas? While I'm getting completely owned. Yeah. I needed something to spot here. I was really low draw. I played ProbeCon as well, so maybe my army was... yeah, my army was good. I guess my upgrades early, but... I think this could have been fine. Force fields. The Disruptor are kinda out of position, but I guess I could have shot some of them from here. So yeah, maybe just go for the all-in if I see as many roaches early on, because then there can be a lot of Juanito raid my Ravager split. I mean Juanito. I didn't show him. Okay, my bad. I think it was okay. So this is the Mars Muda game. Never played against Mars Muda with this build. My prism is too late, I think. I would like to warp in my high templar here or maybe here, I don't know. But I kept warping them here against both the laser and Sieber. Rail only plays Warcraft 3 now. Since when? I think since a few weeks. Has made my ladder experience much better, I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's, of course, always sad to see people retire or move on from StarCraft. Like, I should be in the main base already. This is so late. I basically want my Prism to be here now, and then warp in High Templar, and then be in the main base like maybe 520 latest. By the queen's attentions over here. There's not going to be a lot of queens in the main base, and usually there's no spore. So you can just dive right into the mineral line and kill some drones, but since my Archon drop was way too late, I couldn't get anything done really. 3 drones. But I think I killed like 1 or 2 with the Adept. This is pretty much I feel against Swarmers and Midas you just have to push out or mute us. Yeah, against Swarmers for sure, against Midas as well, but it's just... If I went out, he would just have base traded. And he had a lot of stuff, like roaches and links as well, so I had to kinda just turtle up, get a really strong army. Alright, the Muslim PVT. Kinda really out of it when it comes to PVT right now. Six Glaive all in. I'm not really sure how exactly it works. It's like 3-gate pressure and then Glaive at home or something. I don't know, I need to watch the game before I can do it, I think. Not really something I have experience doing. I'm just gonna go Blink, I think. Go Blink is probably doing some tank push, because everyone does it on this map. I'm gonna try to not die. If you go core first, every second you delay the CC is really important, since they depth nerf. Oh, Marine first, okay. Interesting. Probably won't be able to do much with my adept. Should have like 2 or 3 Marines by the time I get there. Actually, let's use the probe, maybe I can get something done.
Glory to the day. Give us your command. Let Najakar Mina. Give us your Najakar Mina. Yes, Executor. Give us your.
Just trying to tackle it.
Yes, Executor.
You require my skills.
Should be a cyclone, right?
I am your cold. Your iron. Cold.
I guess I should go home. Not sure what exactly is gonna make out of the starport. Could be Liberator, could be... Actually, if he's making this right away, maybe a Viking? Should have too much gas.
I am here in the shadows. I am the voice of you require cold. You require I am the heart of darkness.
kinda wanna get in between his army and his base.
You require my skills. Steep, let our enemy. I am here in the shadow.
I'm surprised he had the gas for a medevac. I guess he makes no Reaper, right? So he has a bit more gas. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know how Terran builds work, if I have to be honest. I guess he just has the gas anyway. Cyclone medevac seems to be fine. Congrats for qualifying yesterday, and there was some really cool games. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very happy about qualifying. It's been such a long time since I made top 4 in Challenger. Yeah, I guess if you skip Reaper, you have the gas for Cyclone and Medivac, even with gas first. Do you prefer getting Storm first in PvT or Colossus-disruptor? Depends on the build, but I tend to be more of a Storm guy right now, I would say. More of a Blink Disruptor guy. I never got Disruptor first, I think. The Colossus can be decent, but I kinda dislike playing against Draven than disabling my Colossus. That's why I prefer Storm, I would say. How do you feel about the main event? Well, it's in 2 weeks, so we'll see. I feel pretty decent right now in PvP and PvC as well, I would say. PvT is still a bit shaky. But I also showed a lot of PvC builds I had yesterday, so I need to work on some new stuff. Do you like the Mauer nickname? Yes, I do. I think it's good. I mean, Disruptor is not bad. It's just if you rely on Disruptor mostly as your AoE, I think it's not the best. It used to be insane last year. I would pretty much go Stalker-disruptor all the time. Stalker-disruptor into Tempest, into Storm, into Carrier. Good times. The only time I would go Disruptor is if I open with like a Robo Bay and I'm being attacked by like a tank push really quick and I can't get Colossus out in time. I think then I would make a few Disruptor first. PvC is just imbalanced. Protoss can win late game versus Zerg. Yeah, but Protoss has like insane all-ins and timings. Like right now, Protoss is doing probably. I think Protoss is doing much better against in PvC than Zerg. Because I mean, sure, Zerg has insane late game and you can't win, but if you never get there, there's not much of a point, right? Blizzard gonna nerf, like, I don't know, Protoss mid game, and then we're gonna be stuck with nerfed mid game and shit late game, which I'm afraid of. it was a bit sad because I knew about Stalker-disruptor in the Tempest being the best composition in PvP back then, and I won the first game, and then he just copied me and beat me. That was a bit. Seems fine. Wish I could snipe him PvP with Blinked. It's funny, like some people have been playing Mars Blink Stalker in PvP lately. Surprisingly strong at times. Forget Blink. Not really sure. I guess I can be strong against some builds. Oh Jimmy, thank you very much for the 2-month resub? 4 in total. Oh, I guess it's 2 months in a row. 4 in total. Now I get it. Love it, double prism play. Mana. Thank you. Yeah, double prism is fun. Second pylon block. I guess we should cancel, right? Actually, okay. Oh, Rotti, thank you very much for the big host. Welcome everyone. Seems like he opened Sentry. Yeah. Oh. He's scared. It's a bit of an odd decision to make. Sentry, Stalker, and then 2 adepts against the opening I'm going for. And Katata Fish, thank you very much for the prime sub. That's a late Nexus. Must be some tech behind it. Sure I don't miss the block. Oh.
I'm here in the shadows. Is the void.
No, this is bad.
Glory to the Daemon.
Doesn't seem like he's committing much to it. Press him out. No, I'm pretty much good. This build is only strong because of force shields. Probably just gonna adapt that in from here.
I am eager.
Flavor of the month. Let's see what he's doing. Forge. Not a lot of probes. Why am I gonna defend the double immortal drop while pushing him? It's gonna be annoying.
Glory.
I am the voice. You require my skin.
Oh, he messed up.
The glorious combat is upon us.
I'm not gonna get any here. But now I can push without having to worry. I don't think there's any battery so far. Okay, there's one from the beginning, but yeah, he's gonna die.
Glory to the Daemon. Najakar Mina.
Oh, auto. Good old Adapter. Hi, Marek86. Thank you so much for the 1000 bits. Danke für die Unterhaltung. Nächstes Mal ist er wohl dran. Ich hoff's. War knapp auf jeden Fall. Nice Rail build. With Claves. Yeah, thank you so much again, Roddy, for the big host. Really appreciate it. Man, what's going on today? Picasso, thank you very much for the $5. Grats on second, was hoping that you win really, really bad. I really thought you would have won the Muda game by Bethump. Yeah. I was thinking I was gonna win as well, but Muda, good unit, huh? And Maker's Army, I thank you for the sub. I'm very surprised this Nexus was so late. 3:30? Okay, maybe it's... No, it's... I feel like it's... Oh, okay, he made Immortal before Nexus. And double ship battery? The thing is, like, if you move out too quickly without having kind of like a second army to defend your bases, so it's just gonna base trade, and you never want to base trade against Mutas. It's never gonna work. Or let's say rarely. I guess sometimes it works. But if you wait too long and it's like mass Mutas, like 40 or something, then Stalkers don't cut it really. Storm and Archons are really good, but you need to have all your stuff together, which I didn't, since I had like one army kind of trailing behind because I had to defend my bases still, right, against the Mutas. I mean, there's not that many follow-ups to Stargate, so you need to mix it up. You can actually, a lot of builds that aren't Stargate have like a timing that would kill someone going Mass Muta, but the build I was doing has a pretty late all-in timing. So Mass Muta was pretty good call by him. I'm gonna go Robo. Just see how it goes.
The firstborn shall persevere. Combat over. I have met the end. Let your will be heard.
Seems like Hylian, most likely.
Weak iron shall be reclaimed. Combat. Let you. Najakar Mina.
I am the voice of the ugly shadows. Is the voice you require skills. We are one. I am the voice. I am the voice of the eclipse. You require skills.
Oh. I'm gonna go Reaper and kill my Adept. No, should be fine. Yes. It's ambitious. Reaper run by. Oh, what are you guys doing? Okay, I get 3 more Stalker after this to defend my main base in case it's a drop. Although usually they drop the natural on this map. Robo Bay, Forge. Push. Tank Viking. Oh, this gonna be. Oh, maybe not. Surely must attack, right? I wanna make disruptor, I think it's probably better. Disruptor and take the high ground here. Maybe it doesn't attack. Just gonna take this base. Don't wanna deal with the freaking. Oh, actually.
Consciousness
Maybe I can take this base. Okay, I'm gonna make Colossus instead now. It doesn't seem like he wants to push. Surely he should make a 30C, right? Now he pushes. I don't really get what he's doing. Seems like such a weird timing to push. In the midst of transitioning into stim and stuff. need some vision.
Very wide. I am the voice. Cold is the void.
The one thing I hate about opening Robo is usually you wanna go charge first. Without blink you can't punish a Terran ever. Just gonna keep running away every time, boosting away with the medivacs. More Colossus. See, he's making Vikings or Liberator. So he's getting Liberator range, I need to get a Stargate to not have my bases
Eager to strike.
sieged.
Where do our enemies?
Just taking gases.
Orb field online.
So like if I had blinked here, I could just blink on top of the medivacs and punish him for boosting in like this. Same here, but since I don't. Okay, he's getting Vikings or just a lot of Liberator but no range.
We are focused. We present. We. You require. Middle of field completed. Weakness enlightenment. I am here in the shadows. Our return to serve. Ancient. Our mind. You require. I am the research complete.
That's the prison speed. Probably just defense in play since he's on my prison.
We are one with the shadows. Mineral field depleted. I am the heart of darkness. Research complete. I am here. Your war.
Oh. Yeah. Finally, I can punish him for moving on the map so much. Oh, stopping again. I guess he's flanking me. What? A lot of supply at home, I'm kinda scared committing to a fight here. Maybe I can just win. Oh.
Consciousness awakened.
Was alright trade, I would say, as long as I don't die now. Don't think I should. Bothers me, I don't have much vision here. Oh no. Rip. Why is he being so cocky? Person, please.
Upgrade complete. Blades of battlefield. Vespene geyser exhausted.
GG. His push really confused me. Oh, I guess I was fine, so shouldn't read too much into it. His push maybe confused him as well. Yeah, maybe. Mostly rope opening PvC or you just did it against zero? I play every opening. Like, I guess robo and Stargate are most common. Since Twilight you I guess you have Clave and DT drop. But yeah, I play pretty much every all-ins or timings, really. I mean, it's like if you do like a 3-base timing, that's still technically macro game, right? Just not with the intention of going into super late game. Nice games yesterday. I think Cyberforce was winnable. What do you think about it? Yeah, I watched the game earlier. If I went If I just committed to the all-in I wanted to do, I might have won, I'm not exactly sure. And even after that, yeah, I mean, I got really caught off guard while looking at something else and lost my army. You can do stuff like Tempest push if the game gets to Brute Lords, I guess. It's more like Mass Infestor that makes the game unwinnable at some point. But it's kind of difficult, I think, if you... Like Tempest push, not a massive fan. Like in Mercy you get neutralized by Mass Infestor, yeah, pretty much. But I had like 48 probes, I believe. So I want to max out with like 150 armor supply and then maybe have a chance, but to be honest, Stalker-disruptor is pretty bad against Ravage or Lingbane, especially on creep, because it's so easy to dodge the shots. It's just from the opening, since my adept did absolutely nothing, I didn't feel like the Immortal name was gonna work, but he was actually really low drone count. What I learned from the games yesterday is I should just go for it, instead of thinking since Zerg scouted it or since I didn't do damage it's gonna work or whatever. Because waiting longer usually doesn't make anything better, I feel like. At least against someone like so. Oh, where's the order go? Should have bought in a bit earlier. It's pretty late. Why does he keep fighting so little circles? Just relax, dude. Let me kill your creep. So fake like I'm moving out here, so we make some leverage. What the fuck? That's unfortunate.
Our minds are as one. They unlock.
What is he doing? That's not what I wanted at all. It's so random, like he's getting attacked and the first thing he does is run right into it. Without knowing what exactly is there even. I get that's my bad. Should have sent like a hallucination forward. No, I kinda lost my pushing power, even though he raised a lot of army. But I have no force fields. Let's see if I can get something done. I hope he was on low drone count, otherwise I might be screwed here. And like, what's the deal with him? It's really like aggressive army movement. He doesn't have much and he's... What is he doing? So confused. Storm, please. Oh my god, I lost so many immortal. There's only 2 left. I don't like how this is going. Let's... What is it? No. Just recall this. No one knows it. Okay, let's keep some army back. It seems like he wants a counter attack. Oh, Phoenix. That complicates things a little bit. And lurker. What the? Some wild stuff. Lurker then. Oh! Aye, what a game. Not at all how I wanted it to go, but... Those banelings are derping around. Could have killed all the probes. Yeah, he yeah, should never do this. Should never like click on a specific probe because they want to attack this probe here, but it was in the middle, so they wouldn't just blow up.